And welcome back to Dragon in the Afternoon, only on Styline Radio, your number one source, everything automotive. So we're just sitting here kicking it. Man, it is 3 o'clock, and it's almost time to get out of work. Beer 30 is around the corner, people. Well, at least for some of you. Some of you might be stuck at work till late, or you're on the second shift, So I don't know. What do you think, B-Dubs?
Yeah, most definitely. So, you most definitely stuck at work for sure. And honestly, we are here to kick it here with y'all today. And just, talk some more stuff about,
Life.
car stuff, mechanics, workshops, and what our future it might be, or what's the plan.
B-Dub's trying to get a future in broadcasting. That's what he's doing. He's like, man, if this other shit don't work out, well, I could probably talk some shit. I'm not on camera yet, but just over the radio, So yeah, I on the break I was telling you about McDonald's had that late night snack thing at my resident hall over at my condo where I live in the village, right?
Right.
And they had 1,000. Well, they had 500 cheeseburgers, 500 McChickens, right?
Right.
And they sent several advertisements out, and it says late night snack Monday, September 22nd. Come up to the resident lounge and get yours. And at the bottom it says while supplies last. At 4:55 they put out a post and it showed all this shit stacked up. One of my neighbors went up there, and of course I was working, you know what I'm saying? And he said, and he texted me at 5:07 and they were out.
What a shame.
And he's like, look at this picture of all these fucking people that don't live where we live. I'm like, did they fucking post this shit on Instagram? Like, fucking, what they do? Like, did they make a life event of this? It's like, because motherfuckers will come for some free food.
You telling me?
He said they had little bottles of Gatorade up there and some bags of pretzels. And I go, what'd you do? And he goes, I got a bag of pretzels. And he goes, that just made me thirsty. I was like, oh, wow. But,
Like a drive-by. Like, it's not a drive-by, like a dive-in. I forgot the term, but, like, it was one of those drive-ins. Just grab, like, supplies or whatever just for the fam. But the fact that, like you said, like, everything's all gone from, like, 5,000 people? Come on. Like, you didn't save enough people that was going to order and got just...
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It's free to the residents, and they had 1,000, so 500 each. So that's 1,000. And where I live, with the condos and stuff, there's 535 condos. Okay.
All right.
So what they're figuring is some people's at work, some people might not make it. So 2 per household, right?
Right.
And man, there was motherfucking 1,000 something fucking people up there, and good goddamn well they don't live where I live. You know what I'm saying? So like,
so they like, hey, I want this, I want that. Like, come on, I'm in a rush. I'm trying to grab this. Like, so
yeah,
you're wrong.
yeah.
You're from here, so back off. Let the people in the residence get their stuff first, and then you can whatever's left. You can grab whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's for the residents, not for people that don't live, where I live, But, they've had Chick-fil-A come up in the, in the mornings, and I remember, I think the thing is they sent too many things out, and too many people, it was like, I think it's just bullshit, because like we've had pool takeovers. We had one of the biggest pool takeovers in St. Louis, and it was so bad. Maryland Heights showed up, and they called county, and county didn't know what to do, and they called St. Charles County. Now, why the fuck would St. Charles County be in St. Louis County over a St. Louis County issue? We had 3,500 people. This pool party was so massive, people. They had 3 DJs. Like, there's people running through Creve Coeur Park, running through the woods. I mean, and none of the residents were up there. And what's funny is they had an event on. Somebody was charging like $20 a head, and oh yeah, they did there was a couple of them that, they were never sanctioned by where we live. Where I live, people, is a private neighborhood.
Right.
And because of somebody that worked in the leasing office, they got caught because it was their account that they were setting up this event. And I mean, man. So now if you go to my pool, which the pool's shut down this year, right?
Oof.
You have to show ID, everything to get in. They got
ID, that's diabolical.
Yeah, they got fucking cops up, off-duty cops up there, and they got to check all your credentials, and are you on the list? Do you live here? What's your address? Do you have an ID? And like, who the fuck takes an ID to the swimming pool? Okay,
Like, pretty much, I'm grabbing my whole wallet with me to this pool that I live in.
That I pay every month for this bitch to be here.
Right, and so, like, why do I gotta show everything all my personals to you to just get in the pool and to relax? Like, I live here. What?
Yeah, but I will tell you one thing. It really fixed the problem with outsiders coming into our pool, but we have 3 pools on my property. Think about the manpower that they had to hire to keep outsiders out.
Probably hundreds.
Oh.
Well, I won't say hundreds, but they more like just agreeing of how many people to guard that spot or location, so we don't have visitors just jumping in the pool or with their friends or wives or husband,
brother, sister's cousin that knew this fucking dude that worked at the gas station that married fucking so. Yeah, they were all there. They were just like, yeah. I mean, there's one thing that these car takeovers, and they take over a parking lot or take over an intersection and drifting, but these pool takeovers, there's some fucking real shit. I mean, these people are rolling in with high dollar equipment to DJ, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And I ain't trying to sound like a bunch, where I live isn't a bunch of old people. It's all different ages, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, when the residents can't use the fucking pool that we pay for a year, people start to get pissed.
Very. Shoot. I don't want to be one of those people, because I will be highly upset. Like, yeah, like, what I paid for just include a pool? Come on now, like, I got paid this. I paid for this, and even strangers are coming in just to, kick it with their friends in a pool.
Well, and the other thing is all the trash that they leave, and and then broken glass, because you don't bring glass around a pool. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like a lot of shit, and it's like what I think's crazy is the office. They have to go past the office to go to the fucking pool, and like the damn people working in the office or the resident hall, they don't see hundreds of people walking by.
I guess not. Because to them is a slow day. Like, well, no one's coming through. So
and the other thing I think is interesting is the back of it's all glass, so they can see the pool and the lake and the woods from where they sit at their desk. And when it looks like a damn tip drill party and girls out there half naked, well, I would say naked, okay, because it was pretty much a tip drill party. And
at least bikinis, at least.
Oh no, them bikinis fell off, man. I mean, there was straight booty clapping going on and everything. I mean.
Well, I guess the fellas had a good show.
Well, I remember one of those parties, right?
Right.
that was never supposed to happen, right? I was at my condo and I had my pug. I got twin pugs and they're out in the yard. My yard's fenced in, and it was like clap, clap, clap that booty, clap, and I'm thinking it's just a song. No, it's a motherfucker on a microphone doing the announcing. Everybody's like, whoa, and I'm like, the fuck is going on down there?
Right.
So I went ahead and went for a walk around the lake, and I'm like, damn, this looks like MTV Spring Break. Like, what the fuck? And so I'm not going to snitch. I mean, I'm not going to call the cops. But as I'm walking back, all of a sudden you see a cop car. And then they go look at it, and then they come back and they have like a meeting on what they're going to do. And then a few more cars come in, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden you start seeing, that's Maryland Heights, and then you start seeing the county sheriff's office. The big one I'm talking about, they rolled a fucking Humvee, armored Humvee, and like guys were jumping out of it and like riot gear, and they were like, you gotta go, and oh yeah, we witnessed the whole thing. I was like, what the fuck? And then, when that happens, people run like cockroaches. They're jumping over the fence. They're fucking, they were in our lake trying to swim away from them. It's like, what the fuck?
Like, go this way, go that way. Like, oh, like he's just screaming, like just trying to escape.
And we were all young ones, people. I mean, I get it. We done dumb shit like that, but to that extent, it's like,
redonkulous.
And then the crazy thing is, none of the residents that live where I live was at this party because they were told to leave. I mean, and that's what really caused a lot of the issues was, I went down there and these people just straight thugged me and told me to fucking leave. And I'm like, I live here. This is my pool. I don't care. You have to pay $20 to get in. So then they go to the resident hall and they talk to, the property manager stuff. And they're like, we're working on it, but, the cops are coming. Now, people, if this was back in the day, there'd be a motherfucker out there with a baseball bat going, you need to leave now.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
Because we ain't afraid to scare you and try to tell you to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, we're making business.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, last year was interesting. This year, it was really, really changed. There was a lot of residents who helped out up there, but they had armed security guard up there, and I'm like, I'm sitting there in the pool, and I'm like, man, you need an armed security guard just for me to swim? I'm like, I guess I feel safe. I mean, it's just fucking hot as hell, but on that note, guys, what is hot as hell? We're going to go right back in this music because we got to pay a few bills. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to 96.1 Styling, Dragon in the Afternoon.